Alright, so today we're going to be rating every single tower in TDX, and if you see here, these are all the towers that are currently in the game. There's definitely going to be more that are going to be added in the future, but these are the ones in the game currently, so yeah, I'm going to pull up the tier list right now. Alright, so we got the tier list here. It's like the classic format of a tier list. We got S, A, B, blah, 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 whatever the hell. So our first tower we're rating is Ghost here. I mean, Ghost is actually pretty good, I'd say. It can, like, unstealth enemies, basically, and also it can stealth itself and not be targeted by enemies and stuff.
And it's allies.
And it's allies. And it's just a better operator. And considering nightmare mode is a thing, it's just really, really Gucci right now. Operator is just a worse gun. I mean, operator's still good, but because of Ghost, I'm gonna put operator in B tier. Alright, we got farm. Definitely an S tier. Farm isn't like a requirement for like anything at all. You could beat any game mode without farm, but I just really like farm. Farm is just a really nice tower to have. It gives you free money.
Oh wait, and I forgot, adds to base HP.
Oh yeah. And it does that too. And yeah, and top half also gives you like 6k per if you have like a ton of expensive towers up near it, so that's pretty good. Alright. Medic! I've never used Medic in my life. What would you rate Medic?
For me, Medic, it's also, I want to say it's also S, but it can also be put in A. The reason why it's S, because of its, its crits ability.
Yes.
And then it's Uber.
Yeah, pair that up with Golden Jug, and you got like an insane tower. So I mean,
exactly.
Oh man, I guess I would say maybe A tier. I'm just gonna say S tier for now. It's still really good. Worship, okay.
Yeah.
People might say Worship is like an A tier because you can't use it on every single map, but I don't freaking care. It's still an S tier to me because even though you can only use it in like some
what
maps.
about on the maps you can use it?
You know, well, you know, but I still really like it. I still really like Worship. It's really nice tower, really OP. So I'm still putting it in S. Alright, Cryo Blaster. So, he's a little bit of a niche tower. I mean, he can freeze like bosses and stuff, but its main use is in like endless mode, right? Against like some enemies and the assailants, I think, or something. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
So, but outside of that use,
B.
C for Cryo Blaster? It only has one use. So I'm gonna put it in C.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe you're same for Mine Layer.
Mine Layer.
Oh, Sniper is sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, it's a sad story.
It got nerfed so bad. It's just a bad tower now, I'd say. Laser Gunner actually did get a pretty big buff. At level 3, it gets the stealth bomb thing, so I'd say it's actually be pretty decent, probably high D tier. So Golden Jug, some people might disagree with me here, but I'm gonna say S tier. It has the highest DPS output in the entire game, and even though you can't use it all that much in like Nightmare mode and Endless mode, it's still really good. It's like it's kind of something that you place after you place XWMs and stuff, so, you know, I'm still gonna say it's S tier because it's a big DPS. Now, Golden Ranger.
Oh, yeah, what about his brother?
I mean, he's not really that useful in, like, Nightmare mode. He's really good in Expert mode. But, I mean, outside of that, I mean, he's okay. I'm gonna say high A tier. Or maybe low S tier. He's, like, just barely missing S tier, I'd say. Alright, next we got Ranger. Okay. I'm not gonna put Ranger, actually, because Ranger did get a buff, right?
Did it? I don't know.
It got a buff, I'm pretty
sure.
Maybe C.
Low
Whoa.
C, maybe?
Whoa.
Low C. Low C.
I might put it in D tier, actually.
D, maybe.
Missile Trooper? I mean, Missile Trooper's good now because of freaking Nightmare mode. It's pretty good. And also, it's pretty good for early game players, so, I mean, there's that. Probably, like, low B tier? I'm gonna say low B tier. Okay, Juggernaut. Classic old Juggernaut. It used to be one of the best towers in the game. Now it's still one of the best towers in the game. But, you know, I don't remember the last time I used this tower. Yeah. I'm gonna put in, like...
low A?
High A.
Because it can be used for, like, a lot.
Yeah, it's still a really good tower. Commander. Ooh, where would I put you?
I'm not gonna lie, that's the least tower I had with least experience with that tower. My brain.
Well, I mean, it has like 3 abilities, and the 3 abilities are pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It can buff towers, it can send airstrikes, and also was the APC, right?
Yeah,
that
so
one.
I'm gonna put an A tier as well. I mean, I'm not sure about S tier, but you know, it's definitely a pretty good tower, so I'll give it that. Oh, I hate this tower. I freaking hate this tower so much. So much microing that you have to do.
High C, maybe.
High C, yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good tower. Like, it can get you to win rounds, but it's just makes the game like super freaking slow, and also it's just really hard to use, or really not hard to use, but really annoying to use. Barracks, okay. So Barracks is great and all, but it also makes your game really slow. I'm gonna put in like high B tier. It's a very, very great tower, I'd say. but you know, I'm gonna put it here because it makes your games kind of slow. Oh, Grenadier. Oh no, his poor tower. He got freaking overshadowed by Slammer.
Low mid B.
Low mid B.
I don't want to put it in C because it's still useful in some cases, right?
Yeah.
And when it's useful in this case, it's really useful. So
yeah, it's just a worse Slammer. And speaking of Slammer is broken. Slammer's broken as hell. Now Shotgunner's actually probably one of the best speedrun towers. It's even better than Slammer in terms of speedrun because it can like one tap like early game enemies basically. So it is pretty good. Low A? I mean, I'm gonna say B, like high B. Cryo Ranger, you know, well, you know.
I would put it straight in F.
Not very useful.
Not once seen like a...
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine in expert mode and stuff, because it can freeze your enemies and it can pierce bullet resistance stuff. But, like, it can't even freeze any bosses. Like, what kind of tower are you? You can't freeze bosses? What is your purpose? Okay, well, we got Toxicinator. It also gives you a 10% debuff, like, or damage buff thing to bosses and stuff. So I'll put it, yeah, definitely A tier, probably. Oh my god, XWM. Yeah, this is probably S tier, right? Yeah. Obviously. Okay, Armored Factory.
Armored Factory.
Okay, my opinion on this tower is like, mixed now, because it's gotten so many nerfs.
Yeah, it's a little scrambled, because it got nerfed by price.
By price, and also by, like, I mean, it got reworked, and then it got nerfed, and now it's getting... the freaking scrambled eggs or something. I don't freaking know.
Maybe like a B. I don't
really?
know if it's worthy enough for like an A.
I mean, I'm still like it's still good.
Because they changed the price of MRAP.
That's true, but that doesn't mean there's no top half, right? Top half is still really good.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it low A tier because you know it's still an okay tower. It's not that bad, but you know I still like it. John is really good early game. And he buffs your towers. Probably A tier also. Alright, DJ. I mean, it's a support tower. What else can you say? Railgunner. Ooh, Railgunner is an interesting one. I mean, it's basically just a Juggernaut, right? It's just a long-range Juggernaut, around same DPS.
Yeah. Insane amount of damage.
I'm gonna put it right there. That's fine. Ooh, we got Zed. Ooh, I'm split between these two.
I don't know.
I might put it like the highest possible A tier. It's a really good tower because, you know, first of all, you can just spam like level 0s and it just destroys early game. It's really cheap. Even the max level's okay, even though you can only place like, what, 6 in solos. But it's still, it's solid, I guess. It's not that great late game, like in like Endless Mode or something, but still good. I'll put it in A tier. And now last but not least, maybe least, we got Patrol Boat. I mean, okay, Patrol Boat is really good on like water maps, but like at the same time, I've never used this tower in my life.
Low B, if it does good damage, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I think that's all the towers. Yeah, that's all the towers. Wow, we're already done? Okay, well, this is our tier list. I mean, you might disagree with it, but, you know, that's what opinions are for. So, yeah, that's the end of the video.